I have respect for just about everybody who has taken that position, and it is not my position. And that is that they will not, these are Republicans and conservatives who will not vote for Donald Trump. And Ben Shapiro has gained a national reputation as editor of the Daily Wire, editor-at-large for Breitbart.com, co-host of The Morning Answer on KRLA AM 870 in Los Angeles.
So, Dennis, when we left, I wanted to ask a follow-up question, because I had said I understand the lesser of two evils argument about Trump versus Hillary. For sure, I get it. But I want to ask a question to you. So is there any candidate you could envision on the right who would be worse than, who would be better than Hillary Clinton, but you still couldn't vote for?
Well, who would be better than Hillary Clinton?
Yes, but you still couldn't vote for.
Oh. Well, there is no, let's say David Duke ran. Okay,
right.
We'll use that example.
We were talking about during the break.
Needless to say, I would announce emphatically that it's immoral to vote for him.
Why?
Because he is a racist.
So, he's the governor of Louisiana, let's say.
Yeah.
Right, and he doesn't have the power to do anything bad that he's talking about, and he still has a Republican governing legislature that stops him from doing all the bad things that he wants to do. He's just talking. It's just stuff that he says.
There's a certain level that everyone agrees that there is. It would be an interesting question to ask people on the left. Is there anybody who is so far left that you couldn't vote for him? What if somebody spoke well of Stalin? This would be an interesting question. I'm not changing the subject, but it isn't. Of course,
my inclination is no, but yeah.
Right. I think you're right. My inclination is no as well. But we have standards. So I understand your argument that he has crossed the line into such an immoral, awful, morally awful territory that a person, a conservative of conscience, cannot vote for him.
Right. It smears you.
Yes.
Right. It is a stain on you if you vote for a person like David Duke, for example.
Yes, but I don't think that Trump is David Duke.
I don't think Trump is David Duke either, but I don't think David Duke is my line. I think my line is before David Duke.
Okay, that's right. So the question is, all right, so are you answering to your conscience, or are you primarily making a statement to defend conservatism?
Both. I think, for me, they're the same thing.
Right. Okay. So if Donald Trump loses, and there is the people who supported him then say, look at that. If these conservatives had only supported Trump, we would have won. The hell with these conservatives. They have ruined the country. They gave it to the Democrats and the left for another 4 years. I don't think conservatism wins by taking this position. I think conservatives are doing this, and I totally understand it. People do want to answer their conscience. I won't say the man's name because he's been on my show, and I feel bad because then I feel I have to have him on the show. But a very, very prominent conservative, you may know who I'm talking about, but it's not important, said, I would sooner vote for Joseph Stalin than Donald Trump.
No, that's nonsense.
Okay. But so we're getting nonsense.
Mass murderer.
Yes, exactly. And advocates.
But Hillary Clinton isn't Stalin.
And therefore?
So that's the wrong line also. So I'm not saying that I would vote for Donald Trump above Joseph Stalin. Right? I'm saying that I will not pull the trigger for Donald Trump.
Right.
Against somebody who's not Stalin. I mean, it's always, you're right. It's a balance of, but let's put it this way. It's not a hard and fast standard. All of this is a balance. Right? And I'm balancing the interests of future conservatism beyond this election with the importance of this election.
Okay. I think
Trump does more damage to the future of conservatism. Look, William F. Buckley took a lot of hits back in the day when he threw the John Birch Society out of the tent. Right? He said, you guys don't belong here.
Yep.
Right? And that narrowed the tent. It did. He lost there were voters who would have been Republicans who left because of that. Was that a bad move or was that a good move?
No, I understand.
If people want to leave because I'm anti-terror,